This is a weather alert. You are watching 13 on your side.
Our team coverage of West Michigan's very poor air quality continues this afternoon. Things are slowly starting to improve, but still in that unhealthy level. We're going to begin with 13 on your side Chief Meteorologist George Lessons with when we can expect some better air quality here in West Michigan. George.
You are absolutely correct. The air quality is improving very slightly in some areas. It is not bad, especially along the lake shore and up north, but here in the greater Grand Rapids area, still unhealthy. On the map, you can see the red colors indicating the unhealthy monitors. It is very unhealthy over toward the Detroit area and around Pittsburgh as well. Our air quality here in Grand Rapids did peak into the very unhealthy category around 9 to 11 this morning. It's been slowly dropping ever since, and it will continue to slowly drop. But you can see a lot of haze in the air here in Grand Rapids out at the airport, along the lakeshore in Muskegon. But once you get north of Muskegon, around the Montague area up through Pentwater, the visibility is much better. So the air quality is better there than it is here in the metro area. Mile and a quarter in Muskegon. That's out at the airport. That is the lowest visibility, and there's a lot of smoke out over Lake Michigan as well, where there's a dense smoke advisory in effect. Our air quality tomorrow drops a category to the USG, or unhealthy for sensitive groups. That's in the orange category. But we're going to shift our focus from smoky skies to ozone. So we have another clean air action day here tomorrow. This time around, instead of wildfire smoke, which will thin out tonight, to ozone here tomorrow, which you can't see. But over the weekend, we are going to look at some much better weather, and over the holiday week, we're going to see a chance of a thunderstorm. We'll talk about that coming up in a few minutes. Air quality is slowly getting better. You wouldn't know it by looking outside. Still a lot of haze in the air, but we're going to shift from wildfire smoke to ozone during the day tomorrow. So the skies will appear clear, but the air quality will only improve a little bit. 13 weather ball is green. No change to the temperatures and humidity foreseen. Mid and upper 80s again, dew points in the 60s. It's also blinking bright. We're having some pop-up showers and thunderstorms again early tonight. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Again, a lot of haze in the air. Some areas it is better, especially north of Muskegon on up through the Pentwater area, where skies are a little less hazy, but out over the lake, man, it's really hard to see. Temperatures upper 70s around Ludington, where there's been a shower that has gone through in the past hour, and mid 80s just about everywhere else. A lot of haze, a lot of smoke still in the air. The big change from yesterday is the dew points have gone up. It's now 70 plus up in Fremont down towards South Haven. That is in the very uncomfortable range, and that represents about a 10 to 15 degree jump in the amount of moisture in the air, and that's helping to fuel some scattered storms. A few more developed this morning up to the north. There are more from Newaygo on up to the Big Rapids area. One small thunderstorm here along US 31 near West Olive. These are all drifting to the east. These are not severe storms. What's going on down to our south that we talked about yesterday is this complex of storms in Illinois and Indiana passing well to our south. This is an actual derecho that's going on, so there's been a lot of wind with that. That's all going to stay to our south. We'll just see some smaller showers and storms popping up. Let's focus on the smoke. That is going to go away here during the night tonight, so we'll see less haze in the air during the day tomorrow. But as far as those storms go, those are heading away from us. Here are those pop-up showers and storms right now. Next hour or two, and then that will be it. We've got a dry Friday coming up into Friday night as well. On Saturday, we do have a small chance of a shower and thunderstorm, but they're also very small. The forecast for tomorrow shows all of the active weather staying well to our south, so that is good news. Now, the long-range outlook from July 5 through 9. Still warmer than average. Our average high is 83, low of 62, but you can see where the storm track is bringing water off of the Pacific Ocean. This is the area of the country that does need some rain, so we'll take the rain. Higher chances for that. Forecast then for out on Lake Michigan, you can expect waves to start to come down. There's that early evening thunderstorm down to the south. Winds will be coming in off the lake at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. I noticed they've got a severe thunderstorm warning that's just been issued for eastern portions of Newaygo County. County, and that will be heading to the north and east. We'll update here that in just a minute. Upper 50s to near 60 in Hart, mid 60s from Muskegon and Holland southward. There's that warning for the areas east of Fremont. We'll get some details here in just a moment. And showers and thunderstorms will be ending early. And here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we're looking overnight lows in the very muggy mid and upper 60s. 13 on your side forecast. Chance of a shower to the southeast on Saturday. Sunday had to introduce a slightly higher chance of a shower or a thunderstorm, but as we get through the rest of the holiday weekend, especially on the 4th of July, we have very humid conditions with a high of 89 degrees. Kirk, I wanted to bring you up to date. National Weather Service issued severe thunderstorm warning for the area I just showed you until 6 p.m. tonight. That will include a few cities up there, including Woodville and Wooster. So take appropriate action if you are in any of those locations. We're dealing with the wildfire smoke and haze in all of west of Michigan, but tonight we're also focusing on some pop-up thunderstorms. We have a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for another few minutes for eastern Newaygo County. It is north and east of the Croton area, heading over toward Stanwood. This is a radar indicated a severe thunderstorm in effect until 6 o'clock this evening. As we reported earlier, the storms would be affecting Woodville and Wooster did get M&M sized hail, which is about half an inch in diameter, and there was some larger hail up to about nickel size in Reed City, north of our viewing area. Just stay weather aware if you're in Mecosta County. 13 weather ball is blinking bright for scattered showers and thunderstorms early tonight. It's also green. No change foreseen in the heat and humidity. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Not only because of the chance of a storm, but because of the smoke in the air. I'm going to give you the red paw for Sage. Eric, Roxanne might want to just limit it to going outside for a minute and allowing Sage to just do a quick potty run. And then tomorrow the air quality will have improved. We'll give you a green paw in the morning. 8.1 to create green energy from the sun here during the day tomorrow. Winds, however, still very light, and tomorrow is shifting from wildfire smoke to ozone. Here are the showers and storms to the north heading into the Morley area. To the south, there's a small thunderstorm that popped up here just south and west of Allendale, so it's going to come down very hard with mainly just some heavy rain, maybe even some pea-sized hail. This is the big storm we've been tracking since yesterday. There was a lot of talk of a derecho coming into Michigan. That was never the case. That was going to be down in Indiana and Illinois, and that's exactly where the models have taken it. There have already been 342 reports of wind damage and some reports of hail. That's all due to this storm system, but all of that pushing to the east, and we will see that calm down later tonight. The smoke and the haze is also going to start to go away later on tonight and tomorrow morning, so we won't have to deal with that except for the ozone. And you can see these pop-up showers and storms moving through in the next few hours. None of them should be severe, and then we have a fairly quiet day coming up here on Friday, all the way around pretty good. Long-range outlook says after the 4th of July, we may get a little bit below that average high of 83, but still a higher chance that we'll see more rain than usual, and we certainly could use more rain. Water temperatures at the lake, mid and upper 50s and low 60s on the south end of the lake. Maybe they'll slowly go up next couple of days. So we still have a chance of a thunderstorm from Muskegon, Holland southward along the lakeshore early tonight, mid 60s there. Cooler to the north. Thunderstorm warning will end at 6 o'clock, maybe extended into Big Rapids area, but upper 50s to along US 10, mid 60s further south, and mid and upper 60s from Grand Rapids down to the south. 13 on your side forecast. Warming up through the holiday, we'll be up to around 89 on the 4th of July, and then another small chance of a thunderstorm the following Thursday. But wow, Kirk, there's going to be a lot of humidity in the air between now and about a week from now. Typical summer weather.
I was going to say, it sounds like July in Michigan.
It does.
All right, thank you, sir.
Well, if it's not wildfire smoke or ozone tomorrow, we've had some stronger storms here tonight. Get out your camera. We're going to show you a QR code where you can share your storm photos. But first things first, 13 weather ball blinking bright. We have evening showers and storms in sight. It's also green. No change to the very warm, humid weather pattern foreseen as we end the work week. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We made it into the mid and upper 80s today, including 88 here in Grand Rapids, well above our average high of 83. Hey, we matched our forecast high as well. We had a bullseye here on your Thursday. Sally shared this photo of it almost looks like golf ball size hail up around a white cloud. So you can share your photos of the storm. Just scan that QR code and just enter the information along with your photos and horizontal video. We prefer like 20 or 30 seconds worth, and we'll put the best stuff on the air. The real active weather today has been down to the south. This is a well-advertised derecho that moved out of Iowa, now heading down into northern Kentucky. That's well away from us. We knew that wouldn't be here, but there have been some scattered thunderstorms late this afternoon and early tonight, and that's out ahead of a cold front. Already there have been over 700 lightning strikes, positive and negative ones, almost equally distributed. So the positive ones are the real loud ones that create the loud bangs. But here's where all of the active weather is, just south of US 10, north of M46. Heavy downpours and some small hail now expected. Over the next several hours, we'll watch these showers and thunderstorms fall apart for a little bit. There's one small thunderstorm that may move into Holland, South Haven later on this evening that'll dissipate, and we'll wake up to sunshine and more heat and humidity. But the good news is the wildfire smoke will go away. Skies will be clearer, but we'll now have to deal with some ozone. We do have a few high clouds around then during the day on Saturday. Chances of rain this weekend are pretty low. The highest chance most likely about 40%. Out in Lake Michigan here tomorrow, you can expect partly cloudy skies, still some haze and fog around. Waves virtually flat as the winds will be light on shore. Forecast then for tomorrow, we'll see some haze in the air, but otherwise morning clouds, afternoon sun around 80 north half of the lakeshore zone, 82 to 84 around Muskegon and Holland. Northern areas still a clean air action day due to ozone now. Around 80 along US 10, 86 Fremont, 87 in Greenville. Here in the greater Grand Rapids area, we're looking at upper 80s again, including 88 here in Grand Rapids. 13 on your side forecast. Again, a small shower chance or a thunderstorm that will be southeast of Grand Rapids now on Saturday. Chances have gone up just a little bit on Sunday, enough to kick it into 40%. And then here we go, heat and humidity Monday and on the holiday Tuesday. Another chance at a small one the following Thursday. The humidity continues all the way through next Thursday.